Welcome to Your C News. I'm your anchor, Valerie. This is my co-anchor, Calvin, and our reporter today is Maya, and our news director is Julia. Today is Thursday, June 8th, 2017. It is week 2, day 5. It is the last day of school. Stay tuned for today's announcements. The only announcement for today is for the winners of a free book from the Mount Heart Lovelace drawing. If your name is read, please visit the Media Center as soon as possible to pick up your free book. Here are the winners of a free book. Caprice in Miss Kimball's class.
Lily in Miss Kimball's class.
Isabel in Miss Ains' class.
Oscar in Miss Ains' class.
Rosada in Miss Wolf's class.
Nolan in Mrs. Wolf's class.
Ellie in Miss Kindle's class.
Amaya in Mr. Wolf's class.
April in Miss Gellner's class.
Victoria in Miss Kindle's class.
Audrey in Miss Wolf's class.
Lindley in Miss Gentry's class.
Naomi in Miss Wolf's class.
Lizzie in Mr. Belling's class.
Jada in Miss Ains' class.
Addie in Mr. Wolf's class.
Marwa in Miss Kinville's class.
Ava in Miss Kindle's class.
Jaden in Miss Duran's class.
Devin in Miss Kindle's class.
Eli in Miss Gentry's class.
Gracie in Miss Ains' class.
Claire in Miss Duran's class.
Dean in Miss Kindle's class.
Sophia in Miss Wolf's class.
Caden in Mr. Rand's class.
Drew in Mr. Wolf's class.
Bryn in Mr. Rand's class.
Emily in Miss Kinville's class.
Odin in Miss Wolf's class.
Stay tuned because we will be drawing more names after the pledge.
Thanks, Valerie and Calvin. Shout out to all the 5th graders on your last day for Mr. Whiskey and Mrs. Fritz. We really enjoyed working with all of you and wish you the best as you move on to middle school. Just remember, you will always be part of the C family. Now over to Calvin for the lunch menu.
Thank you, Amaya. Today's lunch is Chef's Choice. Over to Amaya for the weather forecast.
Thanks, Calvin. Today's weather should be a high of 81 degrees and a low of 58 degrees with periods of clouds and sun. Please stand for our pledge.
Today's pledge is the pledge to C School. I make mistakes so I can learn. I learn so I can succeed. I succeed so I can help others. I have goals. I am empathetic. I have a great attitude. And I can show respect. And I will gear up today. Here are some more book winners. So, Calvin in Mr. Ann's class.
Tessa in Miss Wolf's class.
Vance in Miss Kindle's class.
Savion in Miss Kimball's class.
Rowan in Mr. Belling's class.
Valea in Miss Wolf's class.
Gabrielle in Mr. Ann's class.
Anya in Miss Gentry's class.
Kylie in Miss Ains' class.
Cadence in Miss Wolf's class.
Connor in Miss Kindle's class.
Grace in Mr. Belling's class.
Katie in Mr. Ann's class.
Amira in Miss Wolf's class.
Drew in Miss Gellner's class.
Chastity in Miss Gentry's class.
Kylie P. in Miss Gentry's class.
Isaac in Miss Kimball's class.
Isabel in Mr. Ann's class.
Ruth in Miss Wolf's class.
Chase in Mr. Belling's class.
Maddie in Mr. Belling's class.
Audrey in Mr. Ann's class.
Jaden in Mr. Wolf's class.
Henry in Miss Kindle's class.
Cassidy in Mr. Ann's class.
Chris in Mr. Ann's class.
Ben in Miss Kimball's class.
Mackenzie in Mr. Wolf's class.
Jonathan in Miss Gilmer's class.
Now for a little bit of dancing.